Greetings, Keishlings. Keishan Prime here, and this is the third take of this same chapter, and I get as far as I can before something interrupts me. Also, I want to do a little selfish, I can't talk, selfish self-promotion. I did a One Piece theory about what happened to Big Mom's husbands. If you could give it a watch and a little feedback would be much appreciated. But anyway, on to what you wanted to actually see. Seven Deadly Sins, Chapter 243, and thus he embarks on his journey. As of today, the Seven Deadly Sins are disbanded. Captain, do you have any idea what you're saying? Captain, say something. Okay, Bond's pleas for answers are unheeded. You're not serious, right? Okay. And what is the surefire method to be able to save Elizabeth? Meliodas, you can't possibly mean... I myself shall become the Demon King. Everyone's obviously shocked by that. Which, not really sure how that cures Elizabeth. I mean, sure, he might have a lot of power, but, you know, maybe, I guess, I would think she would have to become the supreme deity, or at least get on the good side of whatever it's supposed to be, to cure her of her reincarnation. Okay, Hawk's in action. What kind of crazy crap are you spewing? Become the Demon King, my fat pork rump. Hawk, he's flown up in the air. He's become, I guess, a dragon? Or a demonic dragon? I don't know. Listen up, you're the captain of the strongest knights in the land, the Seven Deadly Sins, and the owner of the worst inn serving the worst food anywhere, the Boar's Hat. Hawk? Did you think I hadn't noticed? That I hadn't realized? Huh? What? And he's grabbed Hawk's mouth for some reason. It must have been a joy peering and watching over our suffering, wasn't it, Demon King? Okay, so the Demon King's been using Hawk as a viewing window. And that shocks Merlin and Hawk. And he's kind of flung Hawk. Pyong! Master, Bond catches him. Tell this to Gowther for me as well, that the days I spent with you weren't all bad. Meliodas, stop this. You can't make a stupid decision like this for my sake. Yeah, like I already said, I don't know how this is going to cure her per se, unless it's just like sheer power. Because, I mean, magic can, like, regardless of its source, they do have similar versions of it. You know, it's like, oh, well, the demons have a fire spell, and the Goddess clan has a fire spell, you know. And Chandler's gone more or less back to normal. And he's still a little, interesting face there. Let's go, Chandler. As you wish, young master. Flying off. He still has the wings from his more powerful form. This is unbelievable. Everyone's just standing shocked. And now they're cleaning up the bar. Which really, it's more of a bar, not an inn. I mean, only the Sins live there. God damn it. What the hell is the captain thinking? And King punched his hand into the table and... yeah, now he's got a throbbing hand. Like Luffy a few weeks back. The captain isn't in his right mind currently. He's still suffering the effects of the Demon King stealing his emotions in Purgatory. Regardless, we can't let those two go away like this. For a second there, I could have sworn that he called me Demon King. Are you sure you weren't just imagining that? Yeah, Hawk. I love his confidence about certain things, but his common sense. Big fat goose egg. Well, he probably just meant that my strength is Demon King class. Sir Hawk, may I? May you what? Is she going to examine him? Oh, she's shocked. That voice I heard when Escanor and the captain were fighting. That's it, just one more step. How interesting. Sir Hawk, you are connected to Purgatory. And you can see it in his eye. Whoop. I thought I'd clicked it and it didn't load. Or to be more precise, Sir Hawk, you are a gateway connecting this world to Purgatory. And everyone's shocked by that one. Me connected to Purgatory? What? How? I'm not entirely sure, but I have an idea. The Demon King has been coming through your eyes for a long time. Seriously? To keep watch over the captain. Wait, what's Diane like have a moment of realization? If that's true, then we can travel to Purgatory through Hawk and take back the captain's emotions from the Demon King, right? Really? Does she think they can do anything to that dude? I mean, even in a possibly depowered state that he is right now, I don't know if that's going to work. And Escanor seems to be on board. Oh, that's a great idea. Escanor, he not all the brains of this operation either. Great thinking, Diane. And now we've got King. They want themselves to die, don't they? Yay, pet me, praise me. What the? He's petting her head and she's like, oh. Young love, I suppose. Well, they're not even young. Unfortunately, that is impossible. Oh, well, Diane's bubble just popped. Why? The captain is an exception due to being cursed. But apart from him, I know of only one person that was able to, or has ever gone to Purgatory and made it back alive. Wait, is this her father? Just one person. But there has been one, right? My father was the elder sage and chief of the capital. She does look a lot like her father. More in the hair and general structure of the face, the eyes not so much. During his research, he had discovered a way through a doorway to Purgatory, and he was able to step foot inside and return, though for just 1 minute. Oh, is this what happened with him? And that that 1 mere minute reduced him to an invalid. Oh God. It looks like he's melting. Or wait, I thought that was an owl on his head, but that's a staff. It's melting, and he looks not so good. They're obviously like, ugh. Bond's like, just a minute. And she continues. He continued muttering on and on, almost incoherently, about Purgatory until his death. That place. And she's remembering this as a child. The air there mixed with the most scorching heat and blistering, unbearable cold. And the earth is deadly toxic. Well, now we know how Mariscola became a giant snake. It destroyed the flesh of the living. Or it destroys the flesh of the living. So what, demons are supposed to be considered not alive, or they've been in this environment so long they've adapted to it? Space-time itself is warped there, so the passing of 1 minute could change into that of 1 year. Okay, that definitely explains why he didn't do so well. The souls of the dead are devoured like carrion? Or carrion? Everywhere. I don't know what that word is. I don't have a dictionary up here, but I can't say I've heard. I've seen that word, but I never know what it meant. Can't talk this morning. All manner of perception is lost. The only thing you can rely on is your sixth sense. It is a land of chaos, run rampant by the mutilated souls of the lost and predatory monsters seeking their prey. Boy, painting quite a picture of this horrible hellscape, aren't we? And a hell like that, where we've no idea where the captain's emotions could be. How could you expect to find them? Okay, what, they're literally were stolen from him? Is that what we're supposed to believe? Oh god. I love it when it's like an abstract thing such as emotions can just be like, oh, we're taking it like it's your hat. Unless you forget that the one that holds his emotions captive is the Demon King himself. We get a, oh, that's a clearer look of his face than I think we've ever seen. Looks like an evil Odin. Oh, what we're up against here is just too far evil, too terrible. Give it up. But, oh, Diane crying, damn it. It's my weak spot. It can't be. Even if you say give up, then what should we do? Become stronger. Bon. Oh god. I didn't even come to that conclusion. I'll go. He would be able to survive it, I guess. I mean, but really, I know he probably wants a redemption kind of thing. It's like I betrayed my captain kind of thing, and I could do nothing. And why I said betrayal. He just couldn't do anything. He was helpless. But he's already like nearly destroyed by a weaker demon, like the miasma or whatever it was used. I forget exactly who attacked him. I think it was Mariscola. I could be wrong. And he was like reduced to like, I'd say, a rising zombie. So yeah, I don't know how he's gonna survive it. Bond, after all, I am immortal. Have you been listening to a word I've said? You may be immortal, but your soul is still the same as any other human's. Even if you did go, you have no guarantee that you'd even be able to find the captain's emotions, or even if you do, that you'll be able to reclaim them. And even if you do, you've no way to be sure you can even make it back here. Okay, that paragraph was just, they could have done better. At the best, you'd wind up joining in the march of the dead passing on. Perhaps so. Oh, that face. It's just as Merlin said, and if the worst should happen to you, then what would become of Eileen? Oh, King's hitting him with the Eileen. Bon. Aw, damn it, I hate a crying Diane. It makes me uncomfortable. Let's all of us think of another way together. Okay? Please let me do this. I want to save my best friend with my own hands. If I can't even do that, then there's no way I could protect the woman I'm head over heels for, can I? I swear I'll return. Until then, I'm leaving Eileen in your hands. And he puts a hand on King's shoulder, and Bond's thinking, or not Bond, King. He's thinking Bond. That's Bond. You're such a. And Merlin completes that thought. Fool. There really is no guarantee for any of this. But I've no other ideas. Sis does not have much time left until her curse activates. Okay, and she's using her sacred treasure, doing some weird words. Scribble language, I calls it. Hey, Bond. What is it, master? Make sure you come back, alright? I won't be able to eat delicious scraps anymore without you. Don't worry. Oh, that was nice to kind of give him like a little something, but even then, you know. So he kind of pats Hawk on the back and was like, don't worry. Okay, and now Hawk's crying. And it's Bond, and now the portal, I guess, opened up, and now he's gone. Hawk's looking around. He vanished. What's happening? Is he falling? I can't feel the ground. Am I floating? No. I'm falling. It's like falling with style. Okay, rumble, what? This is Purgatory. Wait for me, Captain. His greed will never be abandoned. The curtain rises on the trial to rescue his best friend, Meliodas. What does it say on the side? The captain's emotions are in purgatory. In order to save his best friend, Bond risks his life on a mere possibility. To be continued in chapter 244, The Chosen Princess. The Chosen Princess? What the... Okay, I have no thoughts about where that's supposed to lead. Overall, I mean, other than a few, like, problems that I had with just trying to get this recorded, overall, it was okay. I mean, I did love the description of how Purgatory was. Is that it's like just a hellscape, and it's like your perceptions of it are completely askewed, because like time passes differently. 1 minute is a year to anything that's essentially mortal. Or, you know, like a lesser mortal, I suppose. And Bond might be the only one who could do it, but I mean, he got messed up by a weaker demon, so I see this being quite the trial ahead of him. But overall, I mean, yeah, I mean, I already had my other thoughts of, like, I don't know how well this plan of Meliodas' plans on working. I mean, sure, he could probably cure his own, unless it's just a power thing. It's like, well, when I become Demon King, I'll be powerful enough. But even then, it's like, it's not, unless there's like a rite of passage where you're granted another dose of power. How does this work? Whatever. Anyway, anybody has any better thoughts of this, please leave a comment. But until next time, I'll see you. Geechlings, roll out.